Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. The Houston Rockets come into this one following a loss to the Clippers. Inside, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
Yeah, I like that he's not taking any chances there. Sabonis goes up strong with the finish.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Here's Doncic. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
To the inside. Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now, here is Young. He's been producing a fair amount of offense night in and night out as he's averaging 14 points a game. Durant, that's good.
No hesitation from the swing man. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
Screen by Sabonis. LeBron can't get it to go.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Down low. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
Pass to Eason. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Smart deciding where to go with it. The drive by James. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. They get Gilbert Arenas. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And another thing, coach will be thrilled with the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Now Doncic after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. LeBron got his second bucket tonight.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
On the wing, Thompson. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
That one good for 2.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
It's Thompson off the drive.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
LeBron outside. Buries it down low. That's 12 points for LeBron.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Young for 3. Shoots the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
You know, the range Young has really is unlimited. He just feels comfortable shooting as soon as he crosses half court. Fantastic
fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Durant. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And they take the lead. That's now 8 points from Amen Thompson.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Rockets lead by 1. 2. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense, points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
When you think about clutch players, Greg, you think score. But is that accurate, or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
Pass to Durant. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Thompson. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. And here's Arenas. Thompson in the corner. Eason gets a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Eason's got the lead up to 3 now for the Rockets. Here's James. Thompson with the rebound. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Arenas. At the top of the key, Thompson. Outside for Arenas. 3-pointer. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Houston making a switch. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Houston making a switch. Let's give a big round of applause to your Lakers squad. Doncic outside. Outside, Smart. Here's LaRavia. And here is Doncic. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Young looking around. 5 to shoot. Screen by Capella. Nice move. A nice shot by Young. Young's got the lead, back up to 3 now for the Rockets. And for 2 seasons running, Richard, the Lakers have bowed out in the first round. How do they change that and go further?
Well, now they've been able to balance this roster a little better, adding some size up front. That was something that really hurt them last year against the Wolves.
Pass to Adams. Back to Young. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Screen by Adams. And shot on the way. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Guys, back to you.
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Shepard with the ball. Nothing on the board. And the shot is good. And the Rockets lead by 1.
An excellent floater from Shepard. He continues to work on that shot.
Ayton inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. 56 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And some nice passing there by Houston. Outside Arenas. Pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Outside Arenas. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. The Lakers trail. James outside. Pass to LaRavia. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And no good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. Here's Connect. Knocks down the 3-ball. Connects. Got himself on the board with 3 there. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Los Angeles on top, leading by just 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. The drive by Thompson. Outside for Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. KD's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Rockets. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Pass to Eason. Offline with his 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes he can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And what you love about Bronny James is his defense-first mindset. Whether he's at the point of attack or playing off the ball, he's a disruptor.
The Lakers making a switch here. This past offseason, the Rockets had to find a balance, Richard, between adding talent and maintaining chemistry.
Yeah, that's because continuity was a big factor in their success. But they also understand that in order to win in the postseason, you need star power.
Just 5 to shoot. And Young comes over to help. There's LaRavia. And a miss there on the triple. Houston in the lead. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
No, thank you.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Now Van Vliet. It's Durant on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Unloads. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
This is how smart Durant is, able to break defenses apart in screen rolls like it's nothing.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Pass to Adams. LeBron with some nice D. A tight game here in Los Angeles. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home. Now here's Van Vliet. Outside, KD. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Smart misses. It's tipped. Durant with it. And Hachimura picks him up defensively. Connects from 3-point range.
You have to honor the three-point shooting of Arenas. A big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
Still, to this day, RJ, Kevin Durant still seems matchup-proof.
Well, yeah, because nothing's changed with his height and the skill. That quick release and his competitiveness, oh, it's the same as it's ever been.
James, no good. Here's Houston now. They're on a 14-6 run. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 6. And it's sent back by KD.
The verticality that KD possesses, it helps him erase that shot at the rim.
46 seconds left in the third quarter. Screen by Adams. The 17-footer. KD's shot is good. And it's an 8-point Rocket lead.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Smart on the wing. James in the post. Here's Hachimura. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Hachimura's got 5 now.
Over the last few years, Hachimura has gotten more comfortable in these catch-and-shoot situations.
And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
Second team.
9 seconds left in the third. Here's Young. Buried from 15 feet out. He's got 7.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Houston. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Lakers trail by 7. Doncic outside. Luka, so skilled.
And already in his career, Doncic displays a remarkable amount of pro moves, including that floater right there.
Young left side. Goes up on the high post. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Doncic right side. Stolen by Thompson. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Ripped away. Kennard with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. Kept alive. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Young outside. Capella inside. Kennard with the rebound. Lakers trail by 5. Here's James over Thompson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Thompson.
Oh, great play by James. Runs into some hard NBA-level defense and still gets the shot off.
RJ is an elite floor spacer. Luke Kennard has made quite a living.
Of his 9 years in the league, he's only shot under 40% from 3 2 times. And in both those years, he shot 39%. That's elite-level consistency.
It's James. Oh, the shot is pure from LeBron.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Now Durant for 3. 3. Good.
Big-time players make big-time shots. Durant, he lives for these opportunities.
Oh, that is a big-time jam.
The young phenom, LeBron James, showing he can be trusted in those pivotal moments.
Trained from outside.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Here's Thompson. Now Eason. Knocks down the 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
James. Cleared away by Eason. And down goes the 3.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And here is Doncic. 1:11 left to play in the final quarter. Now Van Vliet jacks up a 3. It's good.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Rockets.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Amen Thompson.
And I love his tenacity at the defensive end on the floor. Very disruptive all game long.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Doncic with the steal. And they pick up the 2. Shepard with the ball. Beyond the arc. Doncic with the steal. So we see the Rockets get the win here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road.